Tensions, clashes, arson. Manipur is on the edge. Clashes broke out in the state between tribals and the majority Meitei community. What was supposed to be a peaceful demonstration on the part of the tribals turned violent when unidentified miscreants triggered arson. This led to clashes between the tribals and the Meitei community. Just last month, the Manipur High Court had asked the Manipur government to consider the request of the Meitei community to be included in the scheduled tribe list. That seems to be the trigger of this incident, and it is this court order that has triggered fresh tensions. As things stand, curfew has been imposed in 8 districts of the northeastern state, and mobile internet has been suspended for the next 5 days. The state government has issued a shoot-at-sight order in extreme cases to contain the spiraling situation. 55 columns of Army and Assam Rifles have been deployed so far, with more on standby. What stands out, of course, is the plight of the people. Over 9,000 residents have been displaced from their villages. Let us now look at the crux of the issue, the demand of the Meiteis. They say that they are a majority of the population and yet are restricted to a small piece of land. They allege a growing influx of illegal immigrants from Bangladesh and Myanmar are straining their already limited resources, and say the demand for ST status is not just for reservations in jobs and in education, but to protect their ancestral land, culture and identity. The tribals have a couple of questions as well. One, the Meiteis are non-tribals, so how can they get the same status as that of tribals? Why should the land that has been passed down to them from their ancestors be shared? And this is the root of a conflict that has taken shape. At the core of it is a demographical issue. Now, a little more detail to this. The state is divided in 2 parts in Manipur. 90% of the territory is hilly and is highly fertile. This is the primary source of livelihood for the indigenous and tribal communities that live there. The remaining 10% is mostly barren valleys and are dominated by the Meiteis. But what stands out is that the tribal community is 40% of the population in Manipur. The majority population is actually the Meiteis, who account for 53%. And they occupy just 10% of the territory. This is some of the background behind the recent clashes. But what is important right now is the effort to actually control the clash.
During the last around 24 hours, some incident of clashes, vandalisms and arson have been reported in Imphal, Shoshanpur, Bishnupur, Kangpokpi and More, etc. Precious lives have been lost. Besides damage of property, these accidents are a result of prevailing misunderstanding between 2 sections of our society, taking all steps to control the law and order situation. Additional central paramilitary forces have been requisitioned for deployment in sensitive areas. Long-term grievances of communities will also be suitably addressed.
जो भी मणिपुर बिलोंग्स कर रहा है, इवन जो ट्राइब्स हो, मणिपुरी हो, एक साथ पीसफुली क्यों हम लोग नहीं रह सकते हैं? ये मेरा सवाल है कि हम लोग पीसफुल रह के अच्छा हो जाए. ये मैतेई कम्युनिटी, कुकी कम्युनिटीज में जो हो रहा है, मर रहा है, वो बहुत अच्छा नहीं लगा. मैं भगवान से दुआ कर रही हूँ. I pray God to settle down everything, और ये सिचुएशन जल्दी से जल्दी नॉर्मल हो जाए.
Of course, situation was in the evening somewhat tense, and there are some violences. But now, the state administration has imposed to control, to arrest the violence in different part of the state. And also the Honorable Chief Minister has already appealed to the public not to involve any kind of violence and also to remain peacefully and calmly. I, on behalf, would like to appeal the people of Manipur. We as a Manipuri should be harmonically as it was.
मुझे ये लगता है कि देखिए जो हिल्स ट्राइब हैं उनका ये सीधी डिमांड है कि जो हिल्स मैतेई में हिल्स को एसटी का दर्जा नहीं मिलना चाहिए और वो 6 शेड्यूल की मांग कर रहे हैं और लंबे समय से यह मांग उनकी होती रही है। दूसरी बात यह है कि निश्चित रूप से आप असम की बात कीजिए, मैं असम का एक उदाहरण बताता हूं। जो बोडो कम्युनिटी है असम के प्लेन में उनको एसटी का दर्जा है, लेकिन असम के हिल्स डिस्ट्रिक्ट में जो बोडो कम्युनिटी है उनको एसटी का दर्जा नहीं है।
We are today here in Imphal, the capital of Manipur. This is the main road of Imphal because on to my right, just 2 kilometers in front, we have the Imphal airport. And today we are going to show you the law and order situation that has been prevailing in Imphal. If you can see on the main road here, on my right is a completely destroyed motor vehicle, completely burned and vandalized. And on my left, there is a car that has been turned upside down and damaged. This is the aftermath of the law and order situation in Imphal since yesterday, where the law and order situation came to a toss when these vandalism and arson related activities have happened in the state, in different parts of the state, and as a result of that, section 144 has been imposed in several districts, including Imphal, where we are right now present here. You can see on my right are the security personnels guarding this particular bylane. This is a bylane in Imphal, which is one of the prime locations. As you can see here, the security personnels have been deployed here guarding this particular bylane. And if you go inside the bylane, you can see that more and more security personnels are here. They are all manning this particular road. This road has been damaged vehemently because most of the houses have been damaged here, and we are going to show you the aftermath of the lawlessness that happened in Imphal yesterday. If you can see here, this is on a house that has been vandalized and destroyed. You can see here a weapon has been still left. This is a weapon, as an axe sort of a weapon that is here. We are going to get inside the house and show you the destruction, aftermath of the destruction that have happened between unidentified miscreants who came and destroyed the houses. There is no official statement has come out as to the reasons highlighting the cause of these vandalism activities that have happened in Imphal as well as other parts of the district, other parts of the state, sorry. And if you can see here, the security personnel are completely manning the area. They are totally checking the area and providing the security in this area. On to my left, we have a house here that has been destroyed. If you can see, the car that was parked here has been totally damaged and it's totally destroyed, this car. So that is the situation in Manipur. The internet services have now been shut down across the state. Section 144 has been imposed. The large gathering has been stopped, and security personnel, the army, are now deployed here to control the situation. We also saw armed personnel marching across the state, across Imphal, to control the situation.